Welcome back to
It's All G.
Oh my goodness, where shall we start?
So the last episode was all about the song.
Yeah, it was everything about the song.
And that was fun,
It was cute. Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
Yeah, and like it's so cute to see the kids singing it,
Oh
our
my
kids.
god, and our niece and nephew as
Yeah.
well. It's adorable. They know it by heart, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, and like Seth and like even Freya, they like try to do the rap and like
Yeah,
it's
and
pretty
then they
cool.
do like
yeah,
the dance to it.
It's,
So yeah, that's pretty awesome.
it's awesome. Like Seth always says, "Oh, can we listen to your song, Dada? Your song?"
Yeah, it makes me feel great.
Sweet.
Like out of all the songs he could pick on Apple Music,
First, right now, his new song is like Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars. So it's first Uptown
and
Funk,
also the opening song of Mashal,
whatever.
which
that
is an anime, and
Anime,
it's
yeah.
a fire song. If you haven't heard it, just type Mashal opening song on YouTube.
Yeah.
Season 2, absolute fire. So yeah, those are
Yeah.
his favorite
Two,
songs
yeah,
right now.
First it's Uptown Funk, then this whatever.
Mash,
And then it's Dada song. Here's the Dada song, please. And Nangi also, same. She has a good
Yeah.
little dance. Her new dance is like she just shakes her arms like this.
Yeah, and
then
lifts
she
one
did-
leg.
yeah.
One leg and then turn and then keeps spinning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's adorable.
Might be a ballerina, who knows?
Oh, soon, I'm going to put in everything.
Speaking of putting in everything, Seth Boy has been taking up quite a few activities.
Yeah. So actually, as soon as he turned 3, the correct age, to like start sports is like football, swimming. Swimming he actually started when he was 1.5.
Yeah.
But he actually not 1.5.
He started pretty young.
Yeah, he started like 3 months, I think. That was during COVID where we taught him how to.
Big difference from 1.5 to 3 months.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. So when he was 3 months, we did the whole teaching him
Bathtub
to
to swim,
bathtub, teaching him to swim in the bathtub because of COVID. And then after COVID, obviously, when he was 1.5, we put him into NCC. That's called the Rainbow Swim Academy. We put him there, and that was actually one of us had to like jump in with him and like swim with him, do all the activities. But then as soon as he turned 3, he has to transfer himself to the baby pool, and that is where we don't get in. He has to go by himself. So as soon as he turned 3, I think maybe like he turned 3 in Jan, then I decided, okay, in March I'm going to put him in, to do like football, going in by himself. But then I realized that wasn't, like, he wasn't ready for that.
He was just a tad too young.
Yeah.
And like when I say that, I mean a couple of months, not like, not a year too young.
Yeah.
Because these classes start at 3, but at the age of exactly 3, he
yeah.
was still a little bit more,
He
not used to.
Yeah, he wanted to go, but he wanted us with him. Like,
Yeah.
he wanted us to be inside with him, doing the activities with him.
Yeah.
And like,
But now 6 months later,
it's crazy.
completely different. Like
oh
he
my
loves.
God. Just last week, we just saw the change. Like
Yeah.
suddenly he just walks in confidently. But he has to still see that we're outside
Yeah.
watching him. He kept looking back for football, this was. And he did everything. He lasted for like 45 minutes, and I was like, oh my gosh, my baby boy is growing up. I felt
Tennis,
like
he didn't last the whole
tennis
class.
he didn't last. I think maybe tennis we'll go try one more time and see. He was there for maybe like max half an hour, but for me, I think maybe tennis is a bit too boring for him right now. He's still too young to like concentrate, but we'll try one more class and see, and if he doesn't like
Yeah.
it, then we'll just stop and maybe later, because he does like it.
He loved the swimming, he loved the football.
Yeah, he loved
So
swimming.
it's just about finding what he likes as well.
So we'll just figure it out.
And Nangi's also started her swimming
Oh
classes.
my gosh, Nangi
She was
also,
a bit of a terror at first.
So 1.5 I put her, she went with me. Every time anyone looked at her or spoke to her, she'll howl and cry. So then it just kept happening. But now she's much better, like she's laughing, smiling. But if anyone comes to talk to her, like if the teacher comes to like take her to do something, she's like, no. She wants mama. But she actually, like, I think if she keeps going
that's
every
what we
week,
have
she'll
to
get
be
used
consistent.
to it. Yeah, we haven't been that consistent because they're always sick,
And then the rains were
the
crazy.
rain, oh my gosh, it's just been a nightmare. So now finally we told ourselves, okay, June, we're going to do everything with them, make time and like, because they really love it and like, it's nice.
And the thing is, it has to be done with us. So
Yeah, it has to.
it's us
Otherwise,
that have to make the time.
That's
and-
what. We don't want anyone else taking them. It has to
Yeah.
be one of us. So, yeah. But now we actually got a call today saying that Abby can start school, which is crazy. Like when the teacher called me,
Time flies.
I know, the teacher called me, she's like, hi, first Shehan and I,
we were together and Seth was in school.
And then I got you can see the school call, the name.
Yeah, the school is calling and I was like, wait, what?
The two of us looked at it like our hearts sang. We were like, oh my God.
What has happened to Seth, right?
Yeah. And like the answer was like, hello.
That was funny.
And then she's like, oh, hi, you can enroll Abiela in July. Do you want us to call her Shalom or Abby? And I was like, you can call her Abby. That was really cute though. I was like, oh wow, no one has actually asked
By the way,
for that.
her full name is Asherah Shalom Gomez.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they knew that.
I don't know, but I just for the sake of it, and also Seth Avendra
Gomez. So yeah, and then she was just like, do you want to first start with summer camp with Seth? So I was just like, might as well the two of them go together for summer camp.
Yeah, and because she already goes to pick him up from school every day.
And she loves it. She's always putting her head out, and she knows also, like, the time, like, to pick him up, she's like, pick Aya, pick Aya, pick Aya.
Yeah.
Even when it's not time, she thinks we're coming down.
And she also knows when we're getting to the school because she'll ask me to put the shutter down.
Yeah.
So that she can look out the window.
It's crazy how much, like, she has changed, like, from
how quick they develop.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like, she understands so well, like, everything we say. Like, even when we tell her not to do something, but she still does it. Oh my gosh, she's a little rascal.
Yeah, she's a terror in comparison to Seth.
Yeah, like we were like talking, like Shehan and I were discussing, we were like, Seth at that age was very mature, I think. I don't know if not mature, but I don't know, maybe his demeanor was a bit more...
He's a bit more mature than other kids, for sure.
Yeah.
So, like, in comparison, Abby's such a child.
Abby's such a child, yeah. She's screaming, jumping around and shouting. Okay, no, she's
like,
not
where do you think
everyone is saying she's like me, because I used to be like a little terror.
Yeah, you're like a child still.
I'm not a child. Child at heart.
Sure.
But, yeah,
not
like...
child at chest, though.
You are so rude. Oh my God. Anyway, but honestly, like, we have been, like, the biggest challenge now for the two of us is how we control Seth and Abby. Like, basically, they love each other, of course.
Yeah.
They love each other, they kiss
adore
each other. But then one person comes to take the toy, the other person comes to take this toy, and it's just like...
They always want what the other person has.
Yeah.
It's absolutely crazy. You have to always give them the same thing or expect some kind of, retribution from the one that doesn't get it. So, yeah, and like Abby's still too small to really
understand,
explain it to her. Yeah.
Because when we tell her, no, this is Aya's for now, let Aya play, she loses it. She's like, no!
Yeah, and she tries to hit with stuff.
Yeah. Like, even if you tell her not to hit, she just keeps trying to do it. So, like, I think when she gets a little bit older...
We're working on it.
I mean, Seth was the same as well, and Seth eventually started learning. Yeah. I mean, he still has his moments where he wants to whack Nangi, and then when he whacks her, she comes, and then the two of us are like, whoa, stop. Yeah. It's honestly so cute also, but it's just like, it's interesting, to see.
And see, the thing is, like, obviously, I know Seth understands better and Seth knows better, so I'm a little harder on him to do the right thing, because Nangi doesn't understand. But then there's also only so much I can be hard on him and let her get away with certain things.
Yeah, like
because he calls me out. He's like, hey, look, look at what she's doing.
If Nangi does something, he's like, hey, she did it. Why aren't you saying anything?
Nangi spilled this. Nangi drew on this. So...
We're still, I mean, it's a learning thing. I mean, being a parent, you're learning.
Yeah, but it's so interesting.
It's so interesting.
So intriguing.
Like, the two of us sometimes just sit and we just watch them and we're just like, oh my God.
I mean, the two of us sit every night and discuss like what the kids did for the day. We watch all the videos. So like, we kind of are so engrossed in how they're developing and how they're changing.
Oh,
and it's just crazy. So like, I want to see whether Abby's timelines are the same or whether, she'll be different at 3.
I mean, now when we watch the videos like of Seth back then, when like he was like Nangi's age, like you can see, oh my God, like there are comparisons, like, Abby was just like that. Like when Seth used to he used to love to just scream for life. Abby's the same. She's so cute. She loves to just go running around the house screaming. And then she loves shouting also from the bottom, da-da, da-da, da-da.
Definitely Dada's girl.
Yeah, I think she's turning
But no,
towards
I
that
mean,
way. No, when she wants comfort, it's me.
yeah.
It's like
But
she,
that is kind of like what
yeah,
parental
I guess.
roles are
Yeah,
about
I guess,
also.
yeah.
You
Even
know,
Seth wants me for comfort.
I'm for
sure.
fun, you are for comfort.
Yeah. No, I'm fun too.
Uh,
Okay, yeah, but you're more fun.
yeah, exactly. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that you're not fun. It's just that they know I'm more fun.
Yeah, and like sometimes I restrict Abby like to do things like.
But no, Abby gets angry with me when I tell her not to do things.
Yeah. She like tries to like.
loses it.
She loses. Yeah.
And then like
Not
she'll
with
be
me that
crying
much,
and like
yeah.
screaming and looking at me to see if I'll
Yeah.
react. So I just stare at her. Then she screams again.
Yeah, and then
It's,
she just walks us away. Yeah. But no, she tries to. She's not scared. Like back then, Seth, like when we used to scold him or say like, no, you shouldn't do this. He used to be really like, he'd listen. Nang.
Actually, no, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right.
he was so obedient.
And
like
by talking to other people, it's kind of like a second child syndrome. I don't know.
yeah, everybody talks like, oh,
the
the
same
second
story,
child,
yeah.
and if it's a girl, everyone says, oh, the girl, good luck. But she's like not scared at all. Like when we tell her something, she's just like, she'll just keep doing it. But I guess when she gets a little older, she'll understand a bit more. I don't know if she's just trying to be a rascal.
And Ashi doesn't believe in corporal punishment, so
No.
that's how she's gonna handle it, but not me.
Just go, man. I'll whack you. I mean, of course, there's obviously gentle parenting, and there is the parenting where, you have to be hard on them. I think we have to balance both, of course. I mean,
Definitely.
he's more of the hard parent, but I am sometimes, right? They don't take much notice, though. They don't care. They're like, yeah, mom, whatever.
I don't think there's anyone that takes you too seriously. Ashi.
You're so mean. Hey guys, just want to take a second and shout out my YouTube page, Asherah Gomez. That's where I post all about lifestyle and travel.
And also, please check out our Patreon. We hope to post more behind the scenes content of our daily lives. So please subscribe and show your support. Cheers.
But of course, like, the two of us are really trying to balance it, like, how we handle it. We don't want to be harsh as
Yeah.
well, like,
Of
because.
course.
Yeah, we'd always regret it later, so there's always, there's a balance, and there's, of course, like, we are still learning, we're still, like, there's no right way always.
But if Seth hits, I smack his hand.
He does, he does,
like,
you do the
I give
flick.
him one of those.
Yeah,
and
I
tell
don't
him
like
not to
that
do it.
though. But
Yeah,
you
but
haven't-
like,
but he
and the
hasn't.
thing is, I also then, once he's done trying, explain to him why I did it
Yeah.
and apologize.
Yeah, he
Because
does apologize, and he also
I
understands.
always tell him it's not that I want to do it, right? Like it's not that I get this urge to smack him. It's just that when a child is misbehaving and they need to be disciplined, I believe that it's not such a bad form of discipline. Because when I was growing up, my dad used to use corporal punishment up until quite a late age, and looking back on it, and there's not a single moment I hate him for, or like feel anger about, because I know he always did it to correct me and like make me a better person. So in that sense of it, I don't believe that it's such a bad thing, and sometimes it is necessary, but obviously not out of anger, but out of the want to create a better child. Like, so you were never hit growing up, and that's obviously evident.
And
but
no, like shut up! What the hell? I'm not a spoiled child. You can ask.
only child.
No.
The one time that her dad smacked her, right? So here's the story. They're in the car together, and her dad's obviously grilling her about something, or like lecturing her about something, and
No, he was forcing me to do something. He was forcing me to go for tennis,
Under
I
her
think.
breath, she goes bloody curse for him to hear though. Like, if I had said that, man, I would have had a home to live in. Like, seriously. So, or her dad hears that and obviously smacks her. She cries, and then guess what? Like, the whole of Colombo, all his friends are calling him and telling him, you better apologize to her.
No.
You can't do that.
Oh my God.
Like, that's
But
the one time
no.
she's ever been smacked in her life. That's
But
what
no,
happened.
that was one
And you're
time
not spoiled.
No, I'm not. You must be joking. I'm actually a very good child.
That's what a spoiled child would say.
No, you can ask my parents
I'm
anytime.
joking,
Oh my
love
God,
you.
I'm gonna eat you. Yeah, but that was one time where I just lost it. I think he was just forcing me to like go for tennis, and I didn't want to go for tennis. Like I was done. Like I was like, I can't. And then I was like, oh, this is a bloody curse. And then he said, what did you say? Pat. Whack on my face. And I was like, what did you just do? Like I had never ever, like me and my dad were like.
And this was at the age of what? Like this was after we started dating.
Yeah, I was
way.
like 17, 18 or something. Like, yeah, it was nuts. Because we'd never fight, we'd never like, no, as in like, we'd fight or we argue, but it has never got to that point. I think I just lost it, but I feel so bad seeing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, of course, like, I don't agree with the whole, I don't
With
agree with
corporal
the,
punishment.
yeah, I don't agree with it, but I appreciate when he apologizes, because Seth actually remembers and he says, it's okay, Dada. Like, you know, he understands. So, and it's like, sometimes he does things sometimes where it's like, oh my God, like, why did you do this? Like, when he comes in Nangi and smacks her with something, it's just like, sometimes you have to shout and be like, no, you can't do that, you can't hurt her. So, we're learning, and we're just trying to manage it.
So
both
yeah,
of us.
we have our own arguments.
We
over
have
that.
so many arguments about this, but we love our children.
Yeah, I mean, you know I love them.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's not like I'm getting drunk and coming home to smack them every day.
I
or
smack
something.
you. But yeah, this is kind of like, you know, just a small little life update on like what we've been dealing with as parents, and you know, it's crazy. And we just absolutely love it, of course, and every day is like a new challenge, new adventure, and it's amazing, you know, it's such an amazing experience, and like, you know, there are so many parents who always like, you know, always ask me, oh no, how do you do this, how do you do that, but like sometimes I don't have the right answer to give them because we are still learning as well, you know, so we always say, you know, just like,
we'll share as much as we go
Yeah.
along, but like,
there's
I
no
hope
right,
you know that, yeah, there's no right way. And we're not perfect either.
No, not at
so
all, so-
our methods might not work for you.
Yeah.
But you know, the main thing is that you keep trying, because it's such a rewarding and like such a blessing to be parents. And hopefully one more on the way.
Are you mad? What's the joke? I'm not going to say this. So there's this weird theory that I have. So, so like the last two years, I mean, the first time when I got pregnant with Seth and the second time with Abby, I wanted to go laser my underarms, you know. Every time I tried to do
Laser
it,
hair removal.
yeah, and every time I tried it, I got pregnant with Seth, I got pregnant with Abby. And now I really want to do it the third time, but I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so scared that I'm going to get pregnant. And it's just like all in my head, but no, I'm going to do it. I have to do it. I've been wanting to do it. So just don't get me pregnant. Please, not right now. Maybe later when the kids are a little older. Like for me right now, I want the kids to be independent, and like it's not easy, you know. It's definitely not easy, like, you know, to manage both of them, their emotions when both of them are like so upset. Like, so right now we're definitely not ready for a third, but maybe later, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe
I like
not.
surprises, you know.
Oh, you like surprises, do you? But not right now,
Surprise.
for sure. But anyways, this is a small little update.
And also, you have your Mama Poo meetup coming up, don't you?
Oh my God, yeah, I'm so excited. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's happening soon.
So her and my brother's wife, Danny, are doing the Mama Poo meetup. And where are we having it this time?
Bayleaf. We're having it at Bayleaf.
So
I'm
we
going to
have
give them
Bayleaf.
lunch, and we're just going to sit and just chat, like, you know. It'll be nice.
And Asherah Poo is most generous
Oh
soul.
my gosh, please.
She doesn't want to charge any of the mums for it. She wants to do it out of the goodness of her heart, which I find, which I admire so much. But like, you know, if you're good at something, don't do it for free. I know you don't believe in that, but that's amazing of you, you know. So.
Thanks. But anyways, we honestly hope you enjoyed this little podcast. I actually enjoyed this. It was really nice.
It was nice.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, so we'll try and keep you guys updated with all
for
that's going
sure.
on in our lives. And if there's anything you'd like to hear, please do drop a comment. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And like we always say,
It's all
G.
G. This podcast is a Creator Cast production.